Speaking about Kadeem the King, oh yes, oh yes, he's another YouTuber I do not like either. I'm gonna go in on him because out of all of these channels I don't like, Kadeem the King might be the one I really can't stand the most because I can't stand Kadeem the King. I really can't. And I don't care if he's listening too. He can make 48 million different videos about me. I don't care. Okay, so how I first met Kadeem the King is like, if you don't know who Kadeem the King is, don't worry. He's a nobody on the internet. But for those of you who do know who he is, well, keep it short and simple. I first heard about him through Jackal. Jackal told me in 2017, hey, do you know who Kadeem the King is? No, I don't know who he is. Watched his video, thought he was boring. I told Jackal, yeah, I think he's boring and he's too arrogant, right? So, after that was said and done, many years passed, and Jackal doesn't like me anymore, but he's still good friends with Kadeem. And they made Kadeem and Jackal making videos about me. And Jackal must have told Kadeem, oh, this is what TG Venom said about you and stuff like that. Kadeem got all offended because I didn't like his channel, and I still don't like his channel. And he's sitting there, oh, why don't you battle me? I'm like, I don't even know who you are because I forgot who he was. I'm not going to sit there from 2017 to the year 2022, have Kadeem the King in the front of my mind. It's not my fault that Kadeem thinks that he's super self-important in everybody's life, like he's a big mega type of influential being in people's lives. But he wanted me to battle him. I'm like, what do you mean battle you? Like, what do you mean, rap battle or what? Like, fight you? What do you mean battle you? But what do you mean by battle him is like make a bunch of drama videos back to back, back to back, back to back, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Wrestling Otaku, Kadeem the King, and Kadia Seville were the three idiots that I talked about in that live stream. I don't like Kadeem the King though. I don't like Kadia. I don't like Wrestling Otaku, but I really don't like Kadeem the King because he's super arrogant. He's too full of himself. He doesn't want to admit that he is wrong. He doesn't want to apologize. I remember he said I stole music from people, which is funny. This idiot is over here stealing other people's content, and he got 2 million views off that video, right? Which is a shame because that's not his. He got so many new subs and new views. He's not going to delete that video. Because recently he's been known for deleting videos, right? That don't get much views. I know what he's doing. He's keeping that video to make it seem like, oh, I can make videos out of nowhere and I guarantee you it will get 1 million or 2 million views because I'm Kadeem the King and I'm the king of YouTube. I'm the god of YouTube. What's up with these jobber channels? Wrestling Otaku, Young Defiant, you know, these idiots that really think that they're the greatest on YouTube. I don't understand that, and they're not the greatest. They're horrible. They're so horrible. And Kadeem is so boring. He's too ghetto. You don't understand what he's saying in his videos. Yo, it's your boy Kadeem the King. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like an idiot. He sounds like a dumb fool. He sounds like a stereotype of what a black man is, and he says that I'm whitewashed, right? Oh, you're TG Venom, bro, he whitewashed. Shut up, nobody's whitewashed. No, if anything, you exactly are what a white racist person, or a racist person in general, regardless of what their skin color is, would think a black person is like. That's what you are. You know, you talk so ghetto, you act ghetto, you act like you don't have no common sense, you're not funny, you're not cool, you're not smart, you're not intelligent, right? And that's why a lot of people are starting to see through you. And I hope Kadeem, you know, I don't care if Kadeem watches this. If he is watching this, I hope he is hearing what I'm saying about him. Kadeem, you suck, you're garbage, shut down your horrible channel. Nobody cares. If a hacker came on this channel right now and shut it down, nobody would care about you. Nobody would be happy, nobody would be sad. Either people will be happy, some people will be happy, everybody else will be like, who cares? Nobody cares about you. You don't bring nothing to the table. Are you funny? No. Are you entertaining? No. Are you smart? No. Are you informal? No. Or do you tell the truth? No, because you sit there and say lies about me and everybody else. And I find it real funny that this idiot says so much things about people going through high school and they used to get beat up through lunch money and stuff, right? You ever notice that? He always say that, oh, this person right here, yeah, I bet you used to get beat up in school. He used to get bullied at school. They used to slam him in the locker and beat him up in school, and he think that's funny, right? How do we not know that that was you in school, Kadeem? Because I remember there was a live stream on his first channel that he deleted where he said, where he was talking about he wants to leave YouTube. He said that he used to get messed with in school every single day in school, and then he came on YouTube because he felt like he had a chip on his shoulder to prove to everybody that he's not the man to mess with. Like he's Mike Tyson. He's the baddest man on the planet. Kadeem, you're scrawny. You have a big head. You know, you're not tough, you're not cool, you're very emotional like a little diva, you're not bad to the bone, you're lame, and again, if he's hearing this, good. I don't care, what is he going to do? What's he going to do? He's not going to do nothing. All he's going to do is just sit there and make more videos about me. I heard he's been talking trash about me all this time, never was caring about him, never was thinking about him, but he keeps on mentioning me in live streams. I don't like Kadeem the King, right? At all. He brings nothing to the table. He is boring. Literally, you can go to CVS and get sleeping pills. That wouldn't put you to sleep quicker than Kadeem's videos. Really. People call him Kadeem the Scamming Princess, apparently. No, you want to know what his real name is? Call him the Ebonic Gangster. That's what he is. This fake wannabe gangster from Detroit, Michigan, Ebonics. Because I remember I used to call him that, the Ebonic Gangster. He didn't like that. He hated that. Yeah, why you call me Ebonic Gangster, bro? You call me Ebonic Gangster. Because you are. You're a wannabe gangster that talks Ebonics. You can't even understand what he's saying. The audio is all messed up. You know? He's rude to his mother. He still lives with his mother. He says, oh, he talks about being a man, but you still live with your mother, not contributing to life. What do you do with your life? Do you have any goals? Do you help your mother out? Because apparently, from what I've heard, this man is over here, he called his mother bad names. From what people told me, I didn't know this. I don't know, he's just a joke. And I'm glad Spear Dude 21 cut ties with him. I'm glad Jackal cut ties with him. And I'm glad Jackal exposed him for being a fake tough guy too when he showed up at that McDonald's, right? He showed up at McDonald's and Kadeem laid down the gauntlet. He said, yo, leave me at McDonald's. Jackal showed up, but Kadeem didn't. And what did Kadeem do? A man of 1,006 excuses. You remember what Chris Jericho said? He's the man of 1,004 holds, right? To mock Dean Malenko as the man of 1,000 holds back in WCW. Well, Kadeem is the man of 1,006 excuses. The Ebonic Gangster, who's the man of 1,006 excuses, is either because it was too cold, or he just woke up, or he's playing mind games with Jackal, or somebody was going to call the cops. He backed out so many fights. He backed out of fights with Jackal, backed out of fights with Jackal's father, and some other person said, I tried to challenge not Jackal, but Kadeem to a fight back in high school, and what did Kadeem do? He backed out like a coward, like a little coward, and I'm supposed to look at this individual as a bad dude. He's tough. He's intimidating. Man, this idiot's a fool. I don't like Kadeem, and I don't care for Kadeem. And if he is watching this, good. Watch this. Dean Malenko had more personality than Kadeem. Yes, he did. At least Dean Malenko could wrestle. At least he was a good athlete. He can cut better promos and actually show more personality. Lance Storm was more interesting than Kadeem the King. I'd rather watch Lance Storm be serious for a minute with his stone face looking like a stone face looking Forrest Gump than Kadeem. This your boy Kadeem the King. Kadeem got bullied in school, but yet he claims to be this tough guy when in reality he's not tough at all. Exactly. That's exactly what he is. That's exactly what he is. He is such a joke. Oh yeah, man, I'm cool, man, I'm tough. No, you're not tough. Anybody who's a real tough person would be acting out like this way. Why did Kadeem make videos of him getting fired from jobs? I don't know. Because he's an idiot. Nobody cares about when he gets fired from jobs. How many times he got fired from jobs? He gets mad at, he gets on Jackal Gold Kick's case saying, you got fired for all these jobs. You're not a real man. But yet, you got fired from jobs too, idiot. All these jobs you got kicked out of. You didn't leave. No, you got fired. And you know what? I think Kadeem is also jealous of the fact that he's nowhere near talented as me. I don't care if his current channel gets more subscribers than me. I think deep down inside, he knows that I get more respect in him than I do. Well, let me rephrase that. I get more respect than he does, right? I was so, man, like this idiot, like Kadeem is he's just a fool. He's an idiot. He's a fool, you know. He always keep talking trash about me. I don't care if he talks trash about me because he wouldn't do anything to me in real life. What would he do? What is he going to do? Run away? Act like he don't see me? I'm not even this big, strong, tough man, but come on. He's just a coward. But do you want to know who disrespects his parents and his family more than Kadeem? Cyrax is the... Okay. Spoiler alert, yes, he's on this list. Cyrax is on this list, but I'll get to him later. How do you feel about Brian Delivers You the Goods? I don't know who that is. Kadeem is such... Yeah, yes, he is. He's not no real man. He's not no tough guy. He's a coward. He's a coward. Nobody is intimidated of him. And I'm glad more people are starting to see this. To the people in TG Venom's chat, Kadeem made fun of my deceased grandfather. I have proof of that in my channel. That's another thing. He makes fun of dead people. He says that, I made fun of your grandfather. That was cool or something like that, right? Because I seen like somebody talked about that. Like basically saying that that's funny, right? It's fun to make fun of people dying. He made fun of Ariana Grande's concert being raided by that terrorist bomber, suicide bomber. He also made fun of Justin Bieber had that face stroke or whatever it was. I forgot what it was. He made fun of that. I think he made fun of Queen Elizabeth II passing away. You know, he's just a wannabe 50 Cent. That's all he is. But when you say something bad about his dead close ones, oh, that's a problem. He must diss you. He must talk down about you. He must that's going too far. Just same thing with 50 Cent. If you say something bad about the people that he was close to, like let's say Eminem passed away right now and people made fun of him, 50 Cent will get mad and get all emotional. That's exactly what Kadeem is. He's just a scrawny little 50 Cent that's 28 or 27 years old. What a joke. What do you think about Pokimane? Okay, you know what I think about her? I think she's a joke, okay? I don't like her either. I don't know much about her, but I know a little bit about her to know that she's a joke. And I remember Wrestling Otaku, going back to Otaku, I remember he was trying to like flirt with Pokimane, whatever you say that woman's name. That fat slob was in the, like, that horrible video where he was sitting there, like, looking for underwear, panties for Pokimane. He said it was a joke. Who's laughing? Kadeem is nothing more than a toxic hip-hop head, and he's using that mentality to seem like he's a cool guy to work with. No, he's not. He's not cool. He's not tough. That show proved that he was bullied. Yes. He used to get bullied. Of course he used to get bullied. There's no other way he was getting bullied. That's why he keeps talking about other people getting bullied. Because he himself used to get bullied. That's why he's so, that's why he's so adamant about talk about high school life, and he tries to act like he's a tough guy on the internet, always talk about his high school life and stuff, because he wants you to think that he was tough. But in reality, if I met somebody that knew Kadeem back in high school, I would bet you they would say, no, Kadeem was nothing like that. Like that one individual that said he tried to challenge Kadeem to a fight. He never showed up. So, and I could believe that because he pulled that with Jackal and his father.